This is happening in India's neighboring country, Myanmar. The country is on the verge of being split. The resistant forces have taken over the ruling junta in one of the most properly coordinated attacks. Over 5,000 refugees and even Myanmar soldiers are crossing the Indian border.
Now we have nothing, so cannot go back also. It's difficult to go back, so we have to stay here. How long we stay here, we also don't know.
But what's really happening in Myanmar? Who is responsible and why should India be concerned? Myanmar has been under military rule, more commonly known as the junta, since February 1st, 2021. The junta jailed Myanmar's democracy icon Aung San Suu Kyi. Ever since then, there have been bouts of protests against the junta which have often turned violent. The main opposition alliance in Myanmar is called the Three Brotherhood Alliance. It comprises the Myanmar National Democratic Alliance Army, the Tang National Liberation Army and the Arakan Army. This time in October 27, the Three Brotherhood Alliance launched Operation 1027. This was the stiffest challenge to the junta since the coup, and one of the most coordinated ones as well. They overran more than 100 military outposts and seized large caches of weapons and ammunition. They also have seized control of crucial border towns and checkpoints, including ones near China-Myanmar and India-Myanmar border. There are heavy casualties on both the sides and the numbers are only increasing. The incidents of violence were seen in different states across the country. Out of these, Chin and Kachin states and Sangchai region share a border crossing point with India. Over 5,000 refugees crossed over to the Indian state of Mizoram.
Around 5,000 and 6,000. We cannot say the exact people. It's around 500 or 5,000 or 6,000 people are coming to India.
Among these were also 73 members of the Myanmar army and police. They were later sent back to Myanmar.
There have been two major camps which were overrun, and because of that around 75 Myanmarese army personnel had entered into Mizoram, and we have provided them we have rescued them and also handed over them to our border guarding force of Assam Rifle, and they have been taken back into Myanmar.
But it is not just the influx of refugees that is troubling India. There's a fear that the violence can spill over to India's northeastern states. Myanmar's Chin ethnic group has strong links with the Kukis in Manipur, whereas Meitei militant groups from Manipur have a presence in Myanmar's Saigon region. Considering the recent violence in Manipur, India is watching the growing infighting in its neighboring country very closely.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today News Mo.